Recording, okay. Welcome to the next episode of the Forge Podcast. We got the GEW host here, and we have an upcoming artist. Welcome. Davante, would you like to introduce yourself?
Appreciate y'all for having me. What's good? What's good? What's good?
You already know who it is. It's the Wolf in Charge, WOLFNOVA. Back again for another podcast. And I just want to say a big shout out to my boy Mr. Forge for having me on here again. And we got a upcoming artist by the name of Davante. So Davante, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
I mean, ain't really too much to say, man. Davante999, like, you know what it is. Next up,
Where you from?
VA, Roanoke, Virginia.
Virginia. You know what? To be honest with you, I ain't never heard no Virginia artist, so this actually probably be dope. I don't know no Virginia artists. Be honest.
It's not very many of us, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely not many artists around that area.
Yeah, shout out my boys Bolo, shout out my boys Peso, drill artists coming out of Nope.
Yeah. Brandon and
That's
Peso.
That's dope. You feel me? I don't want to get too federal and everything. I don't want you to think I'm federal or anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? This is just interview, this is my job. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know more about you because you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, for sure.
You feel me? I got a team and everything and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
The people gotta know.
Yeah, I want to know, like a lot more about what artists, you looked up to, what you listened to, what got you into the rap game and everything and stuff, what drive you to want to do this, you know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, honestly, man, growing up, like, cause I'm a 2000 baby, so like, I ain't really get to see the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
the
a 99
Biggies and the
baby,
Tupacs.
you know what I'm saying? I was born in late 99, so you feel me?
Yeah, I ain't get to see
I
that
got to
portion.
know a little, I only got to see a little glimpse, but yeah.
Yeah, and Biggie and Tupac, like I always looked up to them, mostly Tupac, cause just like the way he carried himself, like the way Tupac carried himself.
Sure.
But Tupac, Wayne, Juice, X, like those probably like my Kendrick. Those probably like my biggest influences.
Yeah, I fuck with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Man. Kendrick, that's my favorite artist right there. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, bro, Kendrick is a goat, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Top 5 for me, easy.
I
Top
swear.
5 for me.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Now,
man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I had my little glimpse of, the rap game. I only did like one song, but that was it. You know what I'm saying, though? But there was artists that, in my prime, I looked up to, people like Kendrick, like you said, J. Cole, Freddie Santana, Chief Keef, Young Nudie.
Young Nudie go
Uzi.
hard. Nudie go hard. He slept on. He is seriously slept on.
Yeah. My boy right there, he slept on. So, I looked up to him, a lot. You feel me? Nudie, he was really, really slept on. Money back when when he started off and everything and stuff, I was into his music and everything and stuff. So,
Yeah, man. It's been a lot of artists that have came in and like had a whole wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like there was a lot of people, especially X and Juice, and even like Chance at some points.
Yeah, Chance the rapper.
I'm pretty sure like Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. Especially like interacting with crowds, like he kind of brought that, I think, to the scene. It was just to interact with the crowds more, maybe like put a couple jokes in there.
Oh yeah. I always be seeing glimpses of that. I remember I seen the video. I don't want to get too much into it. I remember this girl, she had broke up with her boyfriend, and I guess he was gonna go to a Tyler the Creator concert with his best friend instead of his girl. I'm sorry about that. Tyler the Creator concert with his best friend instead of his girl. So Tyler got the dude, gave the ticket back to her, and he was like, "You know what? You ain't going to the Tyler the Creator concert or your best friend."
Damn.
So that I was like, man, Tyler, he to go for that.
Yeah.
Because I would have took the female to decide to create a concert. No lie.
But yeah, there was a few artists that like really influenced me growing up. But honestly, like the whole portion of doing music is just like there's a lot of people out here who feel like they ain't being heard. You feel me? Like they got shit that they want to talk about that they going through, like, and they feel like that nobody give a fuck about them. Like they don't matter. This, that, the third.
Hey,
Like,
stop
nah,
talking
bro.
about
Like
me.
everybody is put on this earth to do something. Like nobody's just here for shits and giggles. Like nigga, you're here to accomplish a goal, whatever that is, whatever field that you're in, whether it be music, artistry, like business, it don't matter. Like whatever you want to do, you can do it. Like, and that's just the message I'm trying to bring with my music.
Well, you know what? I fucks with you on that. You know what I'm saying?
Cause like, bro, I just feel like if you, my brother's always told me from day one, it don't matter what you want to do in this life. Like it does not matter. You put your mind to it. There's nobody that can stop you except your own 2 feet and the man above you. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what my mama always told me that. You know what I'm
So
saying?
like I've always followed that my whole life, and that's what I'm bringing to the game. Like fuck that. Like yeah, you can be humble, you can be, you know what I'm saying, appreciative, this and that, the third. But at the same time, don't forget like who you are at the end of the day. Like nigga, you somebody. Like talk your shit, let people know.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people they scared of that. They scared to have that confidence, and it's okay to have that.
Yeah.
I definitely feel on that. And you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this. You feel me? I can tell you know what I'm saying? Coming from your mindset and stuff, you feel like you're a person, you know, you got dedication to yourself, you know what I'm saying? You wanna strive to do this music shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't wanna just do
Facts,
this music shit
100,
for the, you know, the paper
100%,
and the
bro.
bitches and all that shit, you know? You do this shit because you love it, you know what I'm saying? You doing this shit from the heart. And I've been doing this gaming shit for like, you know, 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
Facts.
sleep on me, you know what I'm saying? But is that gonna stop me from doing what I want to do and accomplish my
Hell
goals?
no.
Hell the fuck
Hell
no.
no.
Because I'm gonna still keep going, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
So, you know,
God.
I feel you 100%, you know what I'm saying, when you saying that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, me and you, we come from, you know, the same viewpoint, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, a lot of people and stuff, you know what I'm saying, they get money in their pocket and stuff, and they just go stupid, you know what I'm saying? I was well blessed, you know what I'm saying? I was raised, I had both of my parents in my life. They took good care of me and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I was blessed, but I was never the type of person where I had money in my pocket and I was a selfish motherfucker. I can tell you that right now. My people that's closest to me right now that talk to me on a daily basis, they'll tell you right now, I was never ever the type of person that had money in my pocket and not make sure you good. That's like, for instance, if say me and you, we go out and everything is shit and I'm eating, you not. That's fucked
Facts.
up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you ain't never been that type of nigga.
I was never raised that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I was always
Yeah.
raised, you feel me? If I'm going to eat, my homies is going to eat 100%. You
I
know
can
what I'm saying?
attest for that. Literally.
You can ask my boy Cade over here. He already know, man.
Both
I
of
ain't
y'all.
always had the best. I ain't always have all the money, the nice clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like moms did what she could. You know what I'm saying? I was grateful for that. And when I got a little piece of money, I made sure that everybody was straight. Me and this man K, we was out wilding. We was doing too much in the city.
Way too much.
Yeah, we was acting
Oh
man.
man.
We was acting a damn fool. I'm gonna tell you, we
School
was acting a
ended.
fool.
School ended. It was over. It was.
Yeah, it was over. We was out.
Yeah, man.
We were in the town.
I say this. I say at one point and stuff, this is when I was like acting. I wouldn't say I wasn't acting selfish, but I was like acting ignorant and stuff. So like in high school and stuff, I used to come up on cash. I used to come up on my head
I
cash.
wonder how.
I used to shoot dice in the bathroom.
Dude, man, nigga, I used to, bro. This
Come up with
man,
some
bro,
cash,
you are.
man. Come up with some
It's
cash
like I don't
real
know if
quick.
it's probably it's this new generation thing, but
Mm-hmm.
man, in high school, bro, I used to take the jewel pods because niggas be fiending. I used
Yeah.
to I used to go get packs of them shits, bro, because my mom, she was rack up for me. And I would go get packs of them shits, take them to school, flip them, bro. They'd be like, yo, Trim, you got some pods, bro? I'll be like, yeah, 20. They're like, all right, bet. Niggas fiending in the hallway.
That
Yeah.
too.
Fucking
around that time, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Like when the nicotine was really starting to take off.
Right.
yeah,
You know
fucking I remember me and him went to school together. We there was this one kid that drank a Juul pod. An entire Juul pod.
Bro, they was like, we'll
once.
give you $40 right now. You do.
Yeah.
Did it.
Yeah,
This
he
nigga
fucking did it. Next thing you know, he
I'm
was
like-
on the ground, full seizure mode. I'm foaming out the mouth and everything. Dumbass. Fucking dumbass kids, bro.
I'm like, what just happened? Like, yeah, that's how they do in these damn small ass towns, bro. Like,
Yee towns.
these niggas do not be caring, bro. Like, these kids is really wild.
Do anything for that nicotine rush.
Like I had a dude, to give you an example for how bad that shit was. I had he was a little homie. Like I looked out for him in school or whatever. Like if niggas was picking on him or something, like, you know, I pull up and they be like, oh shit, here come Trimmer, you better get the fuck out the way, nigga. But we was in auto body class, like working on cars and shit. And this nigga come in there, he's like, you got some nicotine? I was like, shit, bro, I got like a quarter of a mango pod. He was like, nigga, I'll give you 20 for that shit right now. I'm like, nigga, you gonna give me a whole 20 for a corner? You gonna get like 5 hits out this bitch? He's like, yeah, bro, I need it. I'm like,
oh my god.
I'm sitting there, I'm just like, fuck it, $20, nigga.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm like, $20 is $20. You feel me?
Right.
I'm like, hey,
it's not
if you
even
want to
just
give it to me,
nicotine there, bro.
if you want to give it to me, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not even nicotine there.
Right.
Like, sometimes it's weed. For instance, you know, a
it could
dude
be- it
shall
could be
be
THC.
nameless, but try to fuck us over on some
Facts, bro. So look,
bully shit.
I'm gonna break it down for you. GEW. I'm gonna break it down. So bro was like, he was like, hey man, he was like, so like I see you been, because like I had just started like really picking up with my music,
Yeah.
and he was like, me and him and Kay was on FaceTime, and he was like, bro, he was like, you know what I'm saying, your shit fire. He was like, I fucks with it. He was like, bro, I wanna work with you, like collab and this and that. And me and dude, we had some history. Like I ain't gonna get into all that, but nigga did he did some foul shit. And
Man.
he was trying to get back into the picture because he seen the niggas was about to be up. Like we was about to start taking off. Like, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff, doing big things. And he's like, bro, I want to collab, like basically trying to get in on the ground floor. And I was like testing the water, see how he was gonna act the first 2 days, and then sure enough, he's like, hey, bro, he's like, listen, I'll give you access to a $250 studio program if you buy me some weed. And I'm like, I knew this nigga was gonna be on some bullshit.
On some bullshit.
On some dumb shit. So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So I sent him the little 40, let him go to the store, and he gave me the fucking shit or whatever. But I still have not, to this very day, I have not let that man engineer a single song for me, because in that very moment, he let me know what he was about.
Yeah.
All right, hold on real quick. Y'all go ahead and continue. I'll be right back in a quick second. Y'all go ahead and continue.
I bet. Well, since he is doing whatever,
you gotta go take care of some business.
Fucking so I guess let's start on how we met. You know, I mean, you probably remember it better than me, anyways.
Bro, I will never forget first time that I met this man Cage, y'all. This nigga, I come into class and I set my books down, like I just because everybody at East, how niggas be like they don't really be trying to go to class, so they walk in, they
Yeah.
set their books down, and like go out in the hallway and socialize for a minute till the bell rings.
Yeah.
And I just came in there. I was like, it was my second day in Miss Frank's class because I wasn't in there the first day for some reason. I don't know. Something got fucked up with my schedule, and they put me in the right
went to the
English
wrong
class. And I show up, come in there, sat my books down, and I see this man Tyler at the time. I see this man Tyler chilling, got his glasses on, got the looking like Peter Parker, got the cut, got the haircut. I was like, and I just saw him, and I was like, yeah, me and this nigga are gonna be friends.
Yeah,
I could tell, like off rip. I was just like, yeah, he seemed like he cool. And bro, when I came over there, like at first I was anxious, but then I wasn't because like once I started talking to him, I was like, okay, he like me. Like our background is essentially the same. The only difference is the color spectrum. Like if we're being honest.
Yeah, honestly.
That's the only difference. Because bro grew up the same way I did. He didn't have a lot. Like it wasn't like bro was like rich or something. Like he struggled. He was on welfare. He know. You know the life. And we was both basically we was the two most ghetto kids in the school. And everybody else, they got mama and daddy's money, so they just looking at us like we fucking crazy.
Facts.
And we was just the outsiders, and from that very moment, like that's just who we've always been. Is the outsiders. Like we're the ones who go outside the norm, bro. Like we not with everybody else. Like we move at our own wave,
Move different.
Yeah. Fucking like we had a lot of like stuff that we did together, had a lot of bonding moments.
Cause like, bro, I'll never forget. Oh my god, the moment that probably jumps to like the forefront of my mind is we were playing basketball late night one night at the court, and his house was right by the court. Like you could just literally walk down the hill and there's the court. And we were walking home one night. We were dribbling the ball, and out here in freaking West Virginia, it's freaking country.
I knew you were gonna go there. I knew you were gonna bring all that up.
And people got dogs and shit. They got their dogs. They be leaving them outside on the porch, whatever. So, bro, the dog was like chained up, but the chain looked weak. I'm just gonna tell you that now. The chain looked weak, and Cade's dribbling the ball. He has the ball in his hand. This man is dribbling the ball, and the dog starts barking. I just like looked over real quick. I'm like, oh shit.
You were looking. I was already gone.
Dog starts barking. I look up. I look over at the dog because like I'm thinking he's like gonna break off the chain and like run at me, bite me, whatever. I look to my left. The only thing I see is the ball dribbling in the middle of the street. This nigga Cade is gone. He is gone, bro.
I was not sticking around.
I start taking off. I'm running. I'm like, bro, come on. We got to get to the crib.
I'm like, get the basketball. Get the fucking basketball. Because it was behind me, and then he just ran past it.
He said, fuck that basketball, nigga. Oh my God.
I had just gotten the basketball. I had just gotten it like the previous day. I did not give a fuck. I don't care what kind of money I did not have. Even that shit.
Nigga, we said, fuck that basketball. We keeping our limbs, our bodies intact because I ain't trying to get no teeth marks. I'm good. I don't need no dog biting into my flesh.
I ain't getting rabies. The fuck?
And bro, the thing was, bro was a Rottweiler. Like it was a
Oh shit! I never even saw the dog, bro. I just heard it. I saw the chain.
When I say that this dog, his face was literally so huge, and he was just dark, and he had like little brown like in his face. That nigga was vicious.
And it was like 10 o'clock at night.
Facts.
So it was pitch black, and there was the street light actually just went out too as we walked past, so it was even creepier.
Damn.
It was like a
I
fucking
was
horror movie.
we got to this man's apartment. We were so out of breath.
And then we just sat there, like in the living room, realized what happened, and just started laughing.
Oh God. Just started geeking
Yeah.
instantly.
And
And like
chill, watch some shit.
Nigga, bro.
Huh?
Dog just bitch star ass. Nigga guys running home and shit.
Nah, fucking. I think we just like sat there and watched movies for the rest of the night, right?
oh God. We literally matter of fact, you showed me because I didn't have Spider-Man for PS4 at the time, and you
Oh
did,
yeah.
and you were showing me the game, like, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to get that shit.
Yeah, Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
That's my.
That shit was good. I love that. I loved that game at the time.
But after that moment, bro, like it just solidified. Like, and we went through a rough patch, like as all friends do. But I'm a firm believer that if you really got a vested friendship with somebody, and y'all, have a disagreement, have an argument, have a fight, whatever the case may be, if y'all are really friends, if y'all are really brothers, or vice versa, sisters, whatever you know what I'm saying. However it is,
Things to each
whatever
other.
happens, y'all will always come back. Like no matter the situation.
Facts.
I agree with you on that.
Cause me and him, you know what I'm saying, we had our little issues or whatever, and we didn't talk to each other for like a year and a half, and almost 2 years practically. And bro came back, and we were just like, dude, like that shit was so stupid. That shit was childish. We was immature at the time, but we both knew that needed to happen for both of us to mature and grow as, what I'm saying, young men.
Mm-hmm.
I feel with you on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have the clash of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this, man. I only got a few more. I said, listen, you might think I got a lot of friends and stuff, but I only got like a few friends who I call personally like my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And growing up, when I was in school, we used to I like they was my friends. So I know they wasn't. I know her right from the beginning. There wasn't.
There's plenty of those people.
Cause like, and that's the thing. Like, there were so many people that me and him like used to talk to. Like, that we had like a bunch of friends, like all that shit. And now, I don't even half of those people. Don't even. I see them every day around this fucking town. I don't say a word.
Yeah. Like
Like
half
that's
of
how
them,
far
they went against the both of us. That's kind of like half of them were like the people that made us fall out. Like it wasn't even like anything we did. It was just drama around that town because for some reason that town, that little ass town in West Virginia, decides to act like it's High School Musical and want drama every 5 seconds.
because bro, they don't have shit else to do with their lives, so that they feed off of that. Plus, not even just with places like here, it's all over the world, man. There are people who feed off of drama, who feed off of negativity. Like, and I made the
Yeah, I
conscious
don't like people who
decision.
just feed off negativity. That pisses me off. 'Cause it's
Facts.
like,
I made the conscious decision, bro. I was like,
yeah,
I'm not letting people like that in my life no more. Like, nigga, if you come around, you want some negative shit, you want some like I'm at a point in my life where if I'm talking to someone and I'm like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy E.T., the hip hop preacher. Like you say, if I'm about to go buy this property and you say, oh man, I don't know if I can do that. Nah, you don't need to be in my circle.
Yeah.
You're not the type of person I need to be around. Because I
right.
want the type of person when I say I'm about to go buy this property, you like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get that for it, we're gonna get this, like, you know what I'm saying, actively working towards the goal, not somebody who just always, oh man, I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know that nah, I don't need that. I don't need somebody who's gonna sit there and tell me, oh man, I don't think you can do that. I've had people tell me what I can and can't do my whole life. I'm done listening to that. I need somebody that's like, hey, bro, I'm with you.
Yeah.
100%.
I
I'm
mean,
still on it.
it's right here.
Facts.
I'm
Like
he.
that's what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
because it's like I look at it like this, like everybody that I have, you know what I'm saying, encountered throughout life, they have either been a lesson or they were just here for a time being. And I've taken all of those experiences and just kind of, kept a memory log back there like this the type of nigga to look for, this the type of nigga to look for, this who you know what I'm saying, watch out for, this type of person you want to bring in, da 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 da. Because when me and Cade even first came back, like first like started this, like I had a dude that I was gonna bring on, and it didn't work because
Yeah.
bro, like bro looked at me as basically the meal ticket, and Cade's over here looking at me like, oh, I want to learn from this dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
That's what I'm
like
trying to do.
it's like two different sides, and I'm like, nah, like I don't need somebody that's looking at me like, oh yeah, like you the golden ticket, like you the way for me to, you know what I'm saying, get money, get a bag, da 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 da. Like I already know that people are gonna look at me like that anyway. I'm prepared for that, but I don't want to have the people in my circle, my day to day niggas, my entourage that's with me 99% of the time. I can't have them looking at me like that because then they gonna be trying to eat up off my plate.
Facts.
Because I'm not the type to be a stingy person. Like
Yeah.
I want everybody to eat.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want everybody to be successful, not just me. Like I want everybody to be successful, even to the point that they surpass me, because everything is meant to be
Yeah.
surpassed.
I was always like that too. I was never built off the type of person because I remember at one point when I was in my prime, bad niggas people who I work with helped me come up. Niggas was mad jealous. When I came up, I'm like, I don't know what's the jealousy about. You know what I'm saying? I did my part. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
And you
saying?
still down there.
You
Like,
did.
I'm
Yeah,
here, you
you
there.
still, you feel me? You still, you was a part of, the whole thing on my come up.
You was a part of the whole process, but you still in the same
Yeah.
pit that you still in the same pit that you in because you ain't taking advantage of the opportunity.
Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Cause like that's
People don't
like
understand.
because I've had a few like that. Like I've been like, bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like I can, you know what I'm saying, I can get you like with this person, I can like, you know what I'm saying, put in a good word for you, this and that, the third. But it's a lot of people, they say they want that. They say they want something. But then when it comes time to actually go get it,
Oh yeah, you don't want to do it.
they don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't never been that way. Like it's always been like, bro, like that man Ti, go get it, nigga. I'm going to go get it.
With it.
Like
Man, yeah, I mean, we didn't mention him earlier, but yeah, T.I. has definitely had a big influence on a lot of people too.
Yep.
that man Ti with I'm back, nigga. When I was a kid, I was bumping this.
Ah, you think I
Fucking
wasn't either?
ATL, bro. ATL was like my childhood movie.
Oh yeah, move.
For real. That movie was so fucking good, bro.
Mm.
That fucking roller ring.
Oh God.
Cascade.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I said this: if I ever visit Atlanta, Georgia, I was gonna go to Cascade
Got to.
just for the turn up. Just for the turn up. You know what I'm saying? I
My
wouldn't
man
mind
just wants turnips. Give him his turnips.
that. Yeah. Real quick. Shoot.
Get this man his turnips.
ATL. What's my favorite? Oh yeah, my favorite part of ATL was when it was all in the house was Rashad, his little brother, and his uncle. His little brother was like, "Rashad got some cutty last night." He was like, "You got some cutty in this house?" He was like, "Mm-mm." He was like, "You got some cutty in this house?" Mm-mm.
I told you, you ain't getting no cutty in this up.
He was like, "I'm the only one who's supposed to get the booty, the draws."
I love
Love
that
that
movie.
part. I'm probably gonna watch that later. Oh man, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched that, honestly.
Hell yeah, it's been a while since I watched
And
that.
that's something I want to get into later in my career. I wanna try acting.
Yeah, acting.
after
Ooh.
I made it and shit. Like I want to try to do a little because
wouldn't
I
mind
got
doing it.
some ideas, man. I could really pop out with some shit.
I wouldn't mind doing acting. It's just that
Cause
I
like
don't know.
that's another like big key point of my career. Like I don't want it to be like like oh Davante he can only do this, he can only do that. No, I can do a multitude
No,
of things.
I could do multiple things.
Yeah,
See,
that's what I'm at too.
even when I start getting my team starting and everything, I'm about to go to real estate school. Probably this summer, get my real estate
That's
license.
a good idea.
Facts, real estate,
I
that's the
wanted to
market.
do
That
real
is the
estate too.
there's so much money in real estate,
You know what? I'm gonna come to
Yeah.
you when I need a house.
ain't it?
Okay.
I'll also come to you just to figure out how to manage
First mansion
properties.
I'll
But
buy. First
I can get
mansion
you
I'll
in
buy.
there. You can start doing the same. You're doing the same thing I'm doing. But you know what I'm saying? I always had a passion for gaming, so you know what I'm saying? I always took that as like, my main part of the career.
yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? I also have a backup plan too. So don't only just think I could just do one thing. I could do multiple things.
yeah,
And that's why I can't wait till I do real estate and stuff. Because once I do that stuff, that's probably going to eventually be my main priority besides gaming. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully around that time, I can have, enough time to do both things, to both do real estate and gaming. I don't have to just,
yeah,
that's what's coming for me and stuff. So, you feel me?
yeah. Well, it seems about time that we've did a really good interview. Is there anything more you would like to add to said interview before we get into the next portion?
Um, yeah, I actually got one more question for Davante. You know what I'm saying? We actually had a good talk interview. What you got going on like in the next couple months? Like, what you planning on in the next couple months?
Right now, actually, me and like we're right in the middle of it. I am working on an album I got coming out the 15th, April 15th.
I have
All right,
fully
all right.
produced.
Hey, that's my cousin. That's my little cousin's birthday. April 15th. That's my little cousin's birthday.
Yeah,
On that day.
it's my girl's birthday, so I can give her. I'm gonna drop the album on her b day because we're gonna
Mhm.
be out on the town doing stuff. So bumping the music in the whip.
All right, that's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope. That's
yeah.
dope. I'm gonna keep an eye on the. You got any socials or anything or stuff you wanna
Oh
give a shout
yeah,
out?
y'all can find out if y'all ever want to know what Devontae is up to. Instagram Davante999, TikTok. I'll be posting on there a lot. That's mostly will be like performances, just for like for the camera for the folks. Get my music out there.
Mhm.
Um, but that's pretty much it. And SoundCloud, of course, I'll be posting my album on SoundCloud, and soon I'll be having some stuff on Apple Music. So big things coming over the next few
All right,
months.
man. Yeah, keep going for it. Keep going for it. You know what? Know what I'm saying? Stuff because you know what I'm saying. Don't think I don't listen to other people's music and stuff because I listen to a lot of I got a couple of friends who do music. I listen to theirs. So I'm gonna look out for your album on the 15th, man. I'm gonna take a good look at it. I'm gonna give you my feedback.
Appreciate
But
that, bro.
it was a good interview, man. It was nice to meet you and stuff. Hopefully, eventually, we could do things in the future and stuff
Mhm.
and
I
everything.
mean, this
For sure.
podcast episode isn't over. We still got like 30 minutes left. I'm just saying, I want to see if y'all got anything left before we get into the crazy portion.
He said
Oh,
the
let's go for it. Let's
All
go.
right. Well, I mean, crazy portion, obviously. Everyone knows at this point. Um, any crazy stories, weird stuff, interesting, hilarious, all three, whatever you got.
You know what? I know everybody's been talking about this for the last couple of days, but we
Oh
gotta
no.
talk about
Oh no.
it. Yep. Will Smith and Chris Rock situation.
that shit.
Now I know. Listen, I know some people is sick about this, bro. But listen, bro, it got me empty, bro. Because like yesterday, the man Will Smith resigned from
The Academy,
Yeah, the
the
yeah.
Academy.
academy.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. there's a lot of mixed situations going on. A lot of people are throwing at Chris Rock saying that, oh yeah, he should have never threw the ball at Joe this and that. He didn't know she was the ball. That's one if part. He didn't know.
Yeah.
Mind you, yeah, they're good friends and stuff. Yeah, they know each other personally, but like he didn't know at that point. And then I say, here's my kind of, situation. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how a man, is supposed to deal with his situation, but in my viewpoint, I would have kind of did this. I would at least pull the man to the side after he at least got off the stage and be like, hey, yo, you need to apologize to my wife for saying that joke because she took that personally. She didn't take that as a joke. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going out up there in front of, thousands of people and then just blatantly smack them in the face.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
If now in that situation, if I'm Chris Rock, I'm whipping Will Smith's ass.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. And a lot of people they did the situation different. It was different because I would have did it.
And you do some shit like that, nah, Chris Rock, you got to come up out that suit, bro. You got to come up out that suit.
Well,
but
here's the thing.
As far as Will's portion, listen, I watched that video over and over, like 5-6 times, and the way that man looked at the camera and then looked at Jada, Will knew exactly what he was doing the whole time.
Yeah.
Because the reason I say that is because that move that he pulled, that is a classic trimmer move. That's a classic trimmer move. Because that's a classic Davante move. Because, like, all right, I'll give you an example. Say we at the club, me, you, Cade, my girl there with me, you know what I'm saying? We all posted up chilling. And, you know what I'm saying, there's a dude in the group, you know what I'm saying? We joking, laughing, talking, whatever. He make a joke and everybody laugh, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't really laughing. I'm kind of half-hearted laughing, like that shit wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, that shit wasn't really funny. Right. But and I look over at my girl and I see, you know what I'm saying, she not really fucking with that. She ain't, you know what I'm saying, she ain't like that little shot. So I just walk over to him and I'm just laughing, like keying with him, like like that shit was funny. Bow, slap the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
like, that's just like my 2 cents from a distance. I feel like that's what Will did. I feel like because he knew. You got to remember, Will Smith been in showbiz for how long? It's been a long time. Independence Day, I can go all the way back. It was like 2002.
iRobot.
Like iRobot, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, he been in showbiz for a while. So ain't no way that Will did not know them cameras was on him. And when them cameras panned and he was laughing and then it went back to Chris, bro looked over at Jada like, you good? She like, And I know everybody been on the internet like, oh, Tupac would have shot his ass.
Yeah.
But I'm like, in that moment, there's really no good choice for Will to make. Because think about it like this. You got to think, okay, let's say Chris says the shit, Will does nothing. Then everybody's on the internet. Oh, Will, you're not going to defend Jada. You're not going to Will, you're not going to ride for your wife.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And then he do put hands on him. Oh, Will, you ain't have to do that. There ain't no win-win in that situation. Because you on national television.
Because no matter what you
Oscars.
do.
Like international television.
You on live TV. Live TV at the Oscars. That is the highest form.
Mm-hmm.
The freaking Oscars, my nigga. The Oscars. And you just, hey. There was really nothing bro could do and he wouldn't get killed on social media.
Yeah.
Now, as far as like with the Academy and stuff, of course, obviously, if you don't slap Chris Rock, the Academy can't say shit. But I'm just a firm believer. Listen, bro, I don't care if you was joking. I don't care if you was being serious. Don't say shit about my wife. If you already know the joke is not going to really be like, if you don't know how the joke is going to be taken, why even write it?
Why even say it?
Yeah.
Because This how I look at it. Chris came out and said, I shouldn't have said the shit. I shouldn't have said the joke. I shouldn't have said it. So if he know in the back of his mind that he shouldn't have opened his mouth and said something, nigga, you deserve to get flat.
Well, actually, so here's the tidbit to give you guys both the information of everything that I've seen and collected about this whole situation that no one really looks at. Basically, Chris Rock has basically like Asperger's, but it's a little off base from that. He cannot understand basically what people are saying and how to respond, how to react to certain things. Now the other thing is he never wrote that joke. The Academy did. The Academy wrote the joke.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Because when he came out in his statement after the shit happened, he's like, I knew that I shouldn't have said the joke.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If the Academy, they obviously someone in the back wrote that shit because they thought it was funny. And obviously, if you pull up a picture of G.I. Jane, you pull up a picture of Jada. I mean, it is pretty fucking funny. But but that's one the joke. Come on, G.I. Jane came out in '97. Are you serious? This is 22.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Get some better material.
That's literally that's 2 years. That's 2 years older than me.
Like,
you'll be 25, G.
That man said I'm 25.
Fucking yeah, no, like that whole thing, that whole scenario is just like really weird because there was a lot of lying going around, especially with like TMZ and reporters and stuff, and the fact that the Academy told Will Smith to stay, not ask him to leave. They never asked him to leave. They told him to stay.
Nigga, they gave him his award.
Yeah. Yeah, they told him to stay to give him his award, and everyone's just like, oh, like, Will Smith was asked to leave, and he didn't, and he refused. Like, even Chris Rock was like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that, to the point the cops came to the event afterwards, and Chris said, Chris said no to, taking a statement. Like, the whole situation got blown out of proportion, especially with this, like, August thing. Like, everyone's bringing up Jada cheating. That has nothing to do with Jada cheating at all.
The thing with that is I mean, I get that. Like, people saying that, like, oh, you shouldn't be wanting to fight Chris Rock. You should be wanting to fight August. But nigga, him and Jada weren't together.
Yeah, and they had an open relationship and talked about it. Granted, like he wasn't happy, but still.
Like, now me personally, if Shorty talking about something, oh yeah, I got an entanglement, bitch, bye.
Oh yeah, bye.
Oh, yeah, bye, nigga. Bitch, you can take your entanglement with you.
Yeah. I mean, I would. That's the thing. Take your entanglement with you. I would never do that. If someone wants to do that on their own time, they're allowed to. I'm not gonna stop them. But like,
if you're supposed to
be kind and talk about it.
If you're supposed to be with me, you with me. You're not with me and the whole gang. The fuck.
Right.
All right. How can you be a wife to 7 different people at one time?
Exactly.
I know. Does that work?
I would be interested to find out if that's actually legal.
What, entanglement?
To marry like 50 different people if you want.
Yes, that is totally legal.
No divorcing.
Welcome to reality.
No divorcing.
You know how many billionaires out here have like 4 wives and 4 different families?
Damn. Yeah, I kind of forget about that part because I'm not there
like
yet.
They are paying 4 sets of child support and alimony.
Jesus.
Like, oh yeah, I gotta get. Let me see. I gotta get Susan this car. I gotta get Karen this car. I gotta get Kathy this car.
And for Joanne, I just gotta get her a cat.
Yep. Like there is some dude.
Yeah, I gotta get Caleb this. God damn it! Welcome to reality.
who's making like a 401k and he's sitting there like, oh yeah, shit, I got 3 wives I gotta keep happy. Right.
Damn.
Imagine.
That would never be me because I am I'm a
Loyal.
yeah, I'm a what's the word I'm looking for? One trick pony when it comes to that. I want one girl, that's mine. That's all I need. Like I don't need to have all these different women like this and that. Like yeah, it's cool. Like if you know what I'm saying, you ain't in a committed relationship, hell yeah, fuck as much, you know what I'm saying, as you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know what I'm saying, you got somebody that's committed to you, they loyal to you, they you know what I'm saying, they riding with you, like they got your back 99 365 days out of a year, 7 days a week, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And you out here, you know what I'm saying, on some reckless shit? Nah, bro. Nah.
Oh God, exactly. And I mean, you heard it here first, folks. Davante999 is
Do
a
not.
pony.
We are
He
not
does
in the
not
business.
approve
He is a
at
pony,
all.
This is Davante999 with a
and he sucks
PSA.
dick.
That is Cade's job.
No,
With a
no, no, no,
PS,
no, no, no. Only on Wednesdays.
This is Davante 999 with a PSA. These hoes ain't loyal.
These
Stop
hoes
getting
ain't
upset.
loyal.
These
Please
hoes
don't.
ain't loyal. Stop getting upset when you find out they not. We are not in the business of turning hoes into housewives.
Hoes into housewives. Why does that sound like a dramatic show that old people would watch?
Fucking Real Basketball Wives of LA. Bro, I swear, when I make it, if they try to pitch a love and hip hop to me, I'm not doing it. I'm not going on.
He said,
No.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not going
no.
on love and hip hop. You got me fucked up.
Mm-mm.
I ain't doing it.
We want to do a movie about your love life. No.
Wait, for real? Nah.
Just no.
Yeah, no. There's
Can
no
you get
need
the
to do a
fuck off my
movie.
property now?
There's no need for a movie or reality TV show about my love life. If you want to know my love life, listen to my music.
There you go.
I'm gonna be honest. Or just go watch the Juice documentary. Very
Pretty
similar.
much. We got that
Actually, I
juice and
haven't
lime
seen that.
type love, bro. That's how we coming over here.
If only I wasn't lonely.
I mean, bro, do you really want to do this? You want me to get into you want me to bring the relationship talk onto the podcast?
Not
Oh,
necessarily.
Because I'll drop some little relationship gems.
I mean,
Tell
if
you
you
right now.
wanna drop some gems for some people.
Relationship Gym 101.
Listen, yeah, relationship gem 101. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. If you searching for love, you ain't gonna find it.
You're not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If you're searching for it, you are not gonna find it. You got to, I'm telling you, you got to just bury yourself in you. And what I mean by that is, nigga, focus on what you want out of life right now. What's your goals? What's your, you know what I'm saying? What you trying to do in the next 2-3 years? Focus on that. And in the process of you doing that, everything else is gonna come along. The girl, the car, the house, the money, everything.
The
And I
weed.
say that because I'm speaking from absolute experience.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I'm a testament to that.
I will attest to that fact right here, right now. 2 years ago, I was homeless. I didn't have shit. I had an Xbox. That is all I had to my name, and I sold it for $200 so that I could live. 2 years ago, that's where I was. Now I'm in my own apartment. I'm making music. I've come a very, very long way, and I'm in a very committed relationship. So I say that when I say I'm speaking from experience, I'm not bullshitting.
I'm bullshit.
Yeah, man.
Because like Joel Embiid, shout out Joel Embiid, NBA player, Philadelphia 76ers, all-star fucking center. Trust the process. because like, and that's something I will, and that attests to everything that we've been speaking about on this podcast today is trust the process. Like for people out there that's doing stuff, YouTube, gaming, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, whatever that you
You
were
be
trying to
anything,
do,
man.
it don't matter if you're sitting there, you're only getting 2 views a day, you're only getting 2-3 likes. Keep going, because I guarantee you somebody is gonna come along and they're gonna appreciate what the fuck you bring to the table.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna stay there, and they're gonna stay there for the long road. They're gonna be
Oh,
there when
God.
you hit. They're gonna be there when you
100%
hit fucking
facts.
100,000. They're gonna be here when you hit 1,000,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We gonna get there,
Cool.
all of us, all 3 of us. We sitting here right now in this Discord call, but not gonna lie, we're probably all gonna be in the same room at some point doing the same thing, same podcast.
Hey, I will
We
say,
might all be in the
right here,
same room right now. One of us literally live streaming right now. One of us hitting the milestone.
I will say it right now. In the next 6 months, all 3 of us will be in the same room.
Probably.
Ain't no probably. I can guarantee it.
Yeah.
Playing.
I mean,
ain't fucking
shit.
around.
We're already working on that album. I've been producing the whole thing.
Bro, when I say I'm coming for the rap game, I'm coming, and I'm taking that shit over. And I'm not.
I'm telling you, man, there ain't a lot of people out here who's dedicated to themselves, man. Probably than you, Davante, man. Because you dedicated for real. You want this. You know what I'm saying? You're not the type of person to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to just sit on my ass and wait for the next motherfucker.
Hell no.
Do this shit on my own.
I'm going to go get that shit myself. Appreciate that. That's love.
Nobody else going to do it, shit. I'm going to do it my damn self.
Facts. I appreciate that. That's love, for real.
I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be, trickling a little of my music out here and there. Obviously we got this podcast. It's going to keep going. I got my fish TikToks that I do every day.
Podcast. I will say right here, I'm giving Cade the blueprint. Because I will tell you, like, I've had every single person that listens to my music. They tell me the same. Like even my mom. My mom, she came over here today. She was just over here a few hours ago, and she told me that every time she listens to Juice WRLD, she thinks about me because she's like, we sound so similar. We sound alike. I'm giving this man Cade the blueprint because I told him, I'm like, bro, with me going the way I'm going about stuff, you sitting behind me, like, you know what I'm saying, being able to see me work, see how my work ethic is, see how I do this, like, you know what I'm saying, how I freestyle, how I write, whatever. You can take all of that, all of those keys and use them yourself. And bro, you can be better than me.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I'm definitely getting better and better. I mean, the song that I made this morning was actually, pretty good.
Listen, I will tell you right here. I will say right here, live on the podcast, the best 2 songs of Cade's to this date are Implications, which I am featured on. These are unreleased, of course. Implications, which I am featured on, and the one that he just mentioned.
Beautiful Day. This morning I made it.
2 of the best songs that man has popped out with. And the ones before that were good too. So that just says, how far that he's come. Like he's actually, trying to get better.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, the flow that I had with it.
Yeah. That is.
I remember when he first started sending me his music and stuff. I always told him, I'm like, listen, it's not there. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? I did have to give him a little negativity. There is gonna be that time where you do need that negativity, but
oh yeah, bro,
don't take it as an insult. You know what I'm saying?
Negativity can be used in a good way as fuel because that's how I use it. Any type of, you know what I'm saying, like somebody comment on my shit and say, "Oh, that shit was trash," or "That shit was this." All right, I got you.
Watch this.
Yeah, watch this.
Got
And
something
then,
crazy.
bam, do something even crazier, and then they like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit."
They're like,
Now they can't say nothing.
Yeah, it's not.
So it's like, with him, because I just tell him, like, like I always be his harshest critic with him, because like because at the end of the day, I'm your brother. Like
Yeah.
I ain't supposed to lie to you. I'm supposed to tell you the truth no matter what.
Right.
So, like I always let him know, like, what I'm saying, if he send me something and that shit ain't hitting, I'll be like, you need to go rework that. If he send me something and that shit bumping, I give him his credit.
Mm-hmm.
Because, what I'm saying, like, I ain't gonna be the type what I'm saying, come out with something like, oh, that shit a banger, be like, nah, that shit was trash, bruh. Because that's how niggas be.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to surpass them or no shit. Like, I ain't with that. Nigga, I want you to eat just as much as I'm eating.
Facts.
And bro is definitely taking the music shit in stride, because I've always felt like music was his area. Like whether even if he wasn't trying to do the artistry, even if it was just the engineering and production portion,
Mm-hmm.
he's always had a feel for music. That's why I approached him in the first place, to ask him to be my manager, and what I'm saying, all that type of stuff, because I know he has the business acumen. Two, he has the mindset. You know what I'm saying? So, and thirdly, he has the talent. Like he has an inexplicable ability. No matter what he wants to do, if he sets his mind to it and sticks with it, nigga, you can't stop him.
Oh yeah. I'm very
And that's
stubborn.
that's what I try to tell him all the time, because he has his moments where he's lacking in his confidence, and I just what I'm saying, build him up. I'm like, bro, listen, nigga, you can be whatever. You can be the greatest at this, whatever the case may be. Like, all you got to do is stick with that shit and believe in yourself, nigga. Can't nobody stop you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'm always surrounded by really good people, you, Davante,
Yeah, and that's the good thing. The stuff. Don't ever surround yourself with negative people.
Mm-hmm.
My
Facts.
mom always told me that. You feel me? My parents always told me that. Don't surround yourself with negative people. You surround yourself with negative people, you ain't gonna get nowhere at all.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not gonna get nowhere at all.
I
Surround
tell you
yourself with
something.
positive people,
I
man.
seen Floyd Mayweather. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, if you sitting around 5 bums, you're gonna be a bum for the rest of your life. If you sitting around 5 billionaires, you're gonna go out and get you some money.
Money.
So I say that to say, the 5 people, for everybody out there, the 5 people that are speaking into your life, that is what the outcome is gonna be. So if you hanging around
Yeah.
5 niggas who is not doing shit, you ain't gonna be doing shit.
Yeah.
If you hanging around 5 niggas who trying to get some money, they got goals, they got ambition, they got drive, they got passion for something, nigga, you gonna be all right.
It's working for me, so yes, believe him, please.
Telling you speaking facts.
Yeah.
Speak facts.
I'm definitely, especially on like the topic of me, like I'm definitely doing better with like everything that I want to do, because Davante here is always just trying to build me up and help me believe in myself
Because
more.
the reason I do that, I was gonna say, the reason I do that so much is because I've been there. Like, I've been to that point where it's like, you know what, like, nah, man, like, there was a time and point where you listening to artists and people on the radio, Young Boy, whoever, pick anybody, and you're
Yeah.
like, damn, like, I wish I could do that, or you know what I'm saying, like, that's so, like, you know what I'm saying, that's cool, that's talent, he's talented, da da da. Like, I never thought that would be, in a million years, that would be me, like, because like I sit back and listen to my music sometimes, and I'm like, damn, because it's like I'm at a point where it's like, if you give me everything that a major artist who is signed to a label, all the resources at his disposal, all the resources that someone in position like that has, You give me all that Pro Tools, the money, the marketing team, all that shit.
Especially me too.
What do all those other artists in the game have that I don't? Nothing. If you take for example, take Lil Nas X. You take Lil Nas X, take him out of where he is, move him out of his spot, put me in that spot. What does he have that I don't? Nothing. We're both talented artists.
Right.
Yeah.
You take a Drake. What does Drake have that you take everything that Drake has, like all the resources that are at his disposal as a major artist, and you give me access to those resources. What can he do that I can't? Absolutely fucking nothing.
And this is the mindset you need to have every day.
That's the way that you got to look at shit. You got to think, okay, hold up, wait a minute. Nigga, if I had a net worth of 2.3 million, what the fuck would I be doing right now? And then you got to realize within yourself, like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? I could do all this shit. Like, I can bring all this stuff to the table. And you just go out and do it. And then when you arrive at that moment, it's like, oh shit, like, hold up. This nigga, he was over here for the longest time and we ain't even see him. He been here the whole time. Just pop up. And people see your journey. People see where you come from. Like, people see like the finished product. Like, that's what a lot of people get caught up in, is the finished product. They don't get caught up. They don't look at the finer details of things. Like, they just look at the finished product of like, oh, like, you know, Drake, he sounds like this, or Lil Nas, he sounds like this. They don't think about all of the work and the shit that goes into that whole process. And people, like, I feel like a lot of people miss out on that, and they get like, you know, in their head about shit and like think, oh, I can't do that. I can't. No, you can. You just have to. You just have to be willing to put in that work and be willing to be disciplined, essentially.
Yeah.
That's really all it is just discipline.
Like, if I showed you all the stuff that I do in FL Studios, you know, it's, you know, obviously it's somewhat simple enough, but at the same time, it's definitely a lot of work. Like, I had to, you know, the first song that I did was honestly really only for myself, but I tried it out, and it took me like the entire day to even write anything, to start editing, and then I took another day to finish up that. But now, you know, Davante here can give me, you know, his vocals and the beat that he wants.
I can sit here. I am today, right now. I've already made one song. I'm gonna make, after we're done with this podcast, I'm gonna make 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna send them to this man, and he will get all of them done before like 10 o'clock.
Yeah. It's like 3 p.m. now, for reference. But yeah. Honestly, like, I've been getting faster and faster. There's a lot of work and effort that's put into it. You know, I get all the mixing on point usually. You know, sometimes I have to fix the timing, but that's, you know, normal.
Yeah.
And, you know, if I had more tools and things to help me out, everything would be cleaner, everything would go through. I could start learning, like, maybe how to do actual instruments and adding them in. You know, I could start making beats for this guy.
Facts.
But I just, you know, you got to start out with something small to get to something big.
That's a point that we'll reach because you put in the work. Like,
yeah,
it's not like, you know what I'm saying, like, you're just doing something and there's no progress has been shown. Like, you have shown progress each and every time. So like, that's the best part about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, from like my viewpoint, like watching from the other side, like, bro has honestly progressed each and every time. Like, I can say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I never noticed it at first. I couldn't really like say, oh, this sounds better or this sounds different. Like, I had to sit there and, learn and tune my ear to sounds. I was already tuned for music, obviously, but I had to tune my ear more and more for like auto tune, seeing where, you know, if something's fucked up or not, get it on the right levels. And, of course, I've gone back to my old songs and projects and tried to fix them up, and they sound completely better. They're not great, but they sound better than what they did, which just means I'm improving. And
Yes.
I'm starting to notice that more and more, and it's making me feel better. So if anyone's out there is like depressed about what they're doing, or just having a hard time grasping it, just keep going, keep doing it, and
You do it.
yeah,
100%.
like if you think you could be good at it, more than likely you will. So just do it.
Words of encouragement from Vontae.
Part
my
34.
one of my lyrics. Don't ever stop chasing, never get complacent, and show them that you're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Should
That
we
is
just
the,
leave it at that?
like honestly, bro. Like that's the epitome right there. Like,
Yeah.
don't ever stop chasing, never get complacent, and show them that you're amazing. That's all you got to do.
Well, we have reached an hour now. We should probably start wrapping up. Anyone have anything they want to say?
Other than that, no, because like literally, I ain't really. So interview, I've been talking with y'all and stuff in my face, so I'm low key full off of the food that I ate.
Mm.
But yeah, I got that. But
Hey.
this was
That man
this
sounds
was a
smacking.
good interview. Oh, hey, shit, man, that tastes as good as it did. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Sounds delicious.
I can do that job.
But Davante, anything at all?
No, I think I've pretty much covered everything, bro. I appreciate you. I will say, I appreciate y'all having me on here, Cade. Appreciate talking to you,
Of course.
GEW.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Appreciate both of y'all.
Oh shoot, dang. I totally forgot. Dang, I just had a serious brain fog. I totally forgot what I was about to announce and stuff.
I'm not editing this part, so you're welcome.
Okay.
I'm going to edit the podcast, but I'm just not editing this part. You're stuck with this now. You have to live with this.
Oh, I know. Okay. That's fine. It's the end of the podcast. Like, I just had to.
Okay.
Totally forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, here you go. Oh yeah, everybody, make sure y'all go show love to Davante. Show love to social media. Go check his music out on SoundCloud. Davante 999. Make sure y'all go check him out on Instagram and everything. Show some love to him. Coming here really, really soon. We're gonna have me and Mr. Forge are gonna be hosting a little special stream. We're actually gonna do something a little different. And when I say about a little different, we want to see you guys' talent.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have a day where we're gonna be coming in the Discord and stuff. I'm announcing on my social medias and stuff. So make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias. NNxWOLFNOVA. We'll be in the GEW Discord stuff. A lot of you guys and stuff we would like to get to know a lot more about you and stuff. It's just off the podcast and everything and stuff. So we won't be doing the podcast episode with this. But we want to know a little more about you and everything and stuff. And we eventually, here coming soon, we will be having new team members to GEW. So be on the lookout for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode because I sure did. Other than that, yeah, I'm on it. I'm about to go smoke in the eye. Done.
Bet. Well, I think all three of us are about to do that. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. What were you going to call this again, Davante?
Well, actually, since I've been on here and the whole, I would say Soulful Saturdays. That's what I would call it.
Soulful Saturdays. I like that.
It is. Oh, yeah, it is.
All right. Well, y'all know where to go. Look in the description. We got all the links, all the socials, whatever you need. It'll be down there in that description. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you later.
Love y'all.
999.
Bitches.
That was good. That was a good podcast. Oh,
That was good.
my
That was
God.
good.